Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? This is Babu. We are here again. We are in the morning because some of y'all be out tweaking at night. So we're going to change the times up a little bit. Today we're talking about jealousy versus envy. Got my co host, co star, superstar on the making, on the rise, going viral as we speak.
I am indeed.
Miss Sammy Yurick.
Shaish Fishkim.
H, speaking in her native tongue.
Hello, everyone. That was Polish. It's very difficult. I have been on Duolingo, but Mr. Duolingo did me do dirty. Very dirty. He charged my card like 4 times in a row.
Mm.
And the yearly price, not the monthly.
Damn.
He made me go into the negatives. So,
But
he must, Mr. Duolingo, fuck you. I hope your boat sank when you were on the cruise that you spent my money on. So.
But we know bosses don't never stay down for long. It is what it
no
is.
way it's $1,000 to learn Polish basics. 5 words. Pay more to unlock the rest.
ChatGPT is free.
He must have went on a cruise with a boat made out of gold.
So I want to set the tone. Obviously, we know what jealousy is, and we know what envy is, right? But it kind of helps sometimes to hear the actual definitions of the words.
Jealousy.
So I'm gonna read the definitions from Webster's definition by way of Google, and then we're gonna get into this. Jealousy, the definition is it's a complex emotion that involves feeling of unhappiness and anger because another person has something or someone that you want. It can stem from insecurity and fear of losing something or someone. Some of the core things are a desire for what others have, fear of loss, resentment, and inadequacies. Causes and related emotions, insecurity, negative emotions, and comparison.
It stems from self-hate and insecurity. A deep-rooted, that's my opinion.
Not necessarily.
Insecurity especially.
Everyone
when you don't have an identity, you don't love yourself, you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't stay true to who you are, be your own person, have your own identity, and you want someone else's, then you don't have self-love.
And there is someone out there that matches that, but then everything isn't for everyone, and then there are some that literally just we're gonna get into that. But the definition of envy, a feeling of discontent or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possession, qualities, or luck.
Okay.
Let's start with jealousy. Start with that one first.
You jealous ass Karen, get off my channel.
I mean, being
I just wish you had the cornbread cakes.
Being honest and being real. I mean, throughout my life, I've had moments where I've been jealous of a partner, of a situation, of multiple things. I can't say that I've never not been jealous, but I don't carry a jealous mentality now.
Demeanor. You don't walk around with a jealous demeanor.
I don't.
You don't really show it.
Tomato.
You're on your way to act like you're a jealous person.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, neither do I.
And I don't. And I don't envy people. I mean, I did growing up, but I'm like, I would always say I'm cut from a different cloth because
I feel that.
I would admire, or I would not envy, because envy means you want what they have. I want what gets me past what you have.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Because I don't envy a person to the point of, I want what you have. No, I want what you have. I want to take it and take it to another level.
You see these crazy stories come out though sometimes. Like, for example, Diddy, someone who is like super successful, deemed rich, has status, XYZ in Hollywood, someone people would look up to, want to be around, somebody with a name who was like a big somebody, especially in that industry. But then all these stories come out later on. So at the end of the day, you don't always know what somebody did to get to that point. and he took advantage and used and abused people to get to where, and he was not a good person. He did crazy fucking things.
I mean, he's not.
Like,
He definitely. Well,
unbelievable
hindsight is
things.
always 20/20. We can
You
see
don't know
now
what somebody's
that he was horrible.
doing
He
to get it.
beat on women, which was actually publicly,
Yeah.
displayed.
And then
From
you
the
have these
videos.
IG models that blow up, that get contracts, and it's like you don't know what they're doing though. At the end of the day, to get in that position. Not saying everybody, but there's been women that stories they've been to Dubai, having sex with animals, doing weird, disgusting things, so that they could be put on with somebody of status. They could be in a position that might help them blow up, become famous, get success. At the end of the day, you don't know what somebody's doing to get in that position. So don't always want to be that person. They might be miserable and they might be doing like despicable things to get what they have at the end of the day. And I used to be jealous, like, because at the end of the day, I'm blessed. And I know that I'm blessed because I have a lot of talents. I can sing, I can dance, write music, play instruments. Like, I have a beautiful voice. I'm blessed. But I'm not going to do like terrible things because I'm a good person and religious and spiritual. And I want to be a good person and I want to have a place in heaven. Like, I don't want to be evil or do disgusting things to get my success. So I know that because a lot of the industry is so evil and they do these horrible things like under the rug, and they sweep under the rug, it's going to take me longer. I know it's going to take me longer, way longer, if that's the path that I want to take, because I'm a pure person, I'm a good person, and I'm not willing to do those things.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not fucking sucking your way to the top, it's going to definitely take you longer because the way the world is now is
I'm too talented for that.
It's sex driven.
I don't need it.
And they're looking for the one that has the talent but doesn't have the brain to protect them and guard themselves along the way. At the end of the day, these guys out here, they see a pretty face, gorgeous body. They're trying to own it by putting their
young, naive. That's why they want to
putting their feces on them
before they get that life experience and realize.
And that's we're not on that track.
Can I say something since we mentioned Hollywood? Since we're on the live right now and we're doing this video, I'm just gonna squash something real quick since I just mentioned Hollywood and how evil the industry is. Hopefully he doesn't see this. If he does, oh well, I'm speaking in my truth. That video from Florida that made me blow up and go viral and have 300 some thousand people visit my page. Everybody was wondering who the fuck I was. People were bullying me, telling me to kill myself. People thought I was strung out on meth. I mean, I had all kinds of craziness going on because that video blew up so big. But let me tell y'all something. He invited people. He paid me. I read off a piece of paper. It was not real by any means. It was completely fake. That's why it was so awkward. I was like literally on vacation in my swimsuit chilling on the beach. And I didn't have any makeup on, by the way. I had thrown on some makeup because he's like, hey, I bumped into him. He came on the beach. He approached me. He's like, hey, I'm so and so. I'm doing some videos. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a model. We got to talk and da da da. Yeah, can you just do a quick little 10-minute, script, a 10-minute prank, a 10-minute YouTube, video for me? I'll pay you. He paid me, whatever. I read off a piece of paper, right? It was fake. Anywho, he invited people to bully me because what happened was I went back to my Airbnb because, like I said, I was on vacation. He got my number to exchange, for business reasons, not anything, sketch. He texts my phone, he goes, oh yeah, well, that went smooth, that was good, you're very beautiful. Would you like to come to my suite? He was renting out a condo suite, whatever, in Miami. He's like, hey, you want to come by, we can have some drinks, have a good time with me. At the time, I was in another relationship. This was, that video is over 2 years old now. And I go, no, I'm sorry. I just keep it professional. I was just modeling for your video. That's all it was. That's all it's going to be. I did my part, and I am with somebody. I have a partner. I cannot go to your room. I'm sorry. I'm not going. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. No thanks. And then after that, when he posted the video, I noticed in the caption, he goes, oh, this girl is super weird. what do you guys think? This chick's weird. She's strung out. She's this, that, third. He tried to paint me in such a bad light. And I'm also very certain that he edited that video to make me look absolutely fucking crazy. Because after my makeup was done for the set, I looked beautiful, and I literally had people walking up to me saying, "Oh my gosh, you look great. What are you guys filming? What are you doing? You look beautiful, you know?" And yeah, that's what happened. He threatened to sue me when I reshared the video, and I was like, tag the people, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm the model. Everyone's asking. You guys are all asking, who's this girl? Who's this girl? I'm the model." So I reshared my page to try to get that exposure for myself, because I'm like, fuck it, bad exposure or not, like this shit got like 100 million views, so I might as well take advantage of the opportunity and just try to get some following and try to help my own business out, get that exposure for myself, because after all, I'm the one who was pretty much doing the whole video. I was the model. So yeah, once I reshared it to my page, his team texted my phone again and basically was like, "You need to take that down, or there's gonna be repercussions. You signed an NDA to not say that it was fake and that it was a prank and scripted. So take this down and don't speak on it again." And I was like, I don't even want the hassle and the fucking headache. This guy was already creepy as shit, arrogant, wanted to get in my pants. He was just doing too much anyway. So I was like, okay, I'm taking all the shit down, and I just don't want to hear about it anymore. But that's what happened, y'all. So the industry is evil. You get the point. You don't know what these girls are doing. You don't know what they're going through. These guys are slime balls. They are, trying to get somebody who's naive, willing to do anything to get on the screen. But once you reach a certain age, you don't give a fuck, and you're like, okay, I don't care. I don't need to be famous. I don't need to blow up. Like, I'm talented on my own, and even if it's 10 years from now, shit, I might be 40 years old, but I might get discovered at 40 because I'm talented. So I don't need you.
At the end of the day,
I don't need to fuck you. So
at the end of the day, currently, as we're speaking,
yeah,
there is a culmination of views on a post with your name on it. You want to tell me about that?
Which one?
The one that said 1,100 views right now. And less than
yeah, see,
she's going viral as we speak. I don't know what the viral number is, but when you have almost it was at like 800 and something views
it started
in less than
like
24 hours.
It just kept spiking up.
It started and never stopped. And it's still at this moment, continuously. Right now, it's at 100. It's 1,163 views. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, that's viral.
And you know what's weird, y'all?
I don't know what the viral number is. Do you know what the viral number is? What makes you viral? Like, I mean, to get over 1,000 views in 2
whatever
days.
You want it to be, honestly. Whatever you think. I mean, whatever your own personal goal is, and you hit that goal, you should be proud of that.
I mean,
it doesn't need to
actually
be
look
like
that up. There's an understood number what viral is. There's an understood number out there. To me,
viral to me is surpassing my top video.
We've had videos. We've had videos that hit 200 something. To me, that's viral. Yeah. That is viral. But for her to literally 724 hours.
But views, you know what? Have you ever seen that Facebook post? It's like a quote, and it's like somebody, they're like, oh, only 100 people. I only got 100 likes, 100 views on my shit, and then it has 100 people in a room, and it's like, this is what 100 people supporting you in a room looks like.
I have not seen that. I wish I could, but
that made me feel better. I was like, okay,
for us to be doing this, and at the end of the day, this is our passion. I didn't even really like that video, to be honest. I didn't even really like that it's one. It's always the one
like the other two. Like it's always like that.
It'd be like that.
When I make my own music too, my own songs, like on my playlist, my Spotify, all that, because I make music.
I've gone through some of your playlists.
I will be in love with a specific song, and I'm like, oh, this song is so great. It's so beautiful. Like this is a fucking banger. This is gonna blow. This song's amazing. I poured my soul into this song, and it's like the song that will get like 200 plays. And then the one that I don't really give a fuck about that says, like, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, same word 4 times, like just a little bop, just for fun. Like that's the one that everybody loves. wants to listen
as
to
an
it.
artist,
It's weird.
you like what you like as you're putting out your own
Yeah.
music. But the world, when they receive something, I used to tell my
Yeah.
son this. He has tons of records out on all platforms.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, that's the best one yet." I said, "Son,
And it gets the least views.
you're never going to know what the best one yet is until you're in the award show and they're honoring you for your timeline. At the end of the day, people are going to like what they like,
Yeah.
and you don't necessarily know what they're going to like
People like
until
you
start to assess what starts
voice.
to take off. You put something out and you're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be it. This is the one." And then the one before that, the one that they fucking blowing the fuck up. Like at the end of the day,
Well, I can see my statistics. I can see all my insights.
But I'm gonna tell you, as someone who cries every time,
and
I had some friends
they
came
like my
over.
depression songs.
I had some friends came over the other night.
Sad songs. That's what everybody likes.
Night before last. And they asked me to play that one song that's going viral as we speak. And literally, I did everything I could to distract myself because at the end of the day, I don't shed tears for everybody.
Yeah.
And they're my bros. We cool as shit. At the end of the day, to play that, he's like, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want to play it because at the end of the day, like, her singing pierces my soul. And
well, that's the music
and
that everybody likes. That's soulful.
It's not even
emotional, Billie Eilish type. Because that's the moments in my life when I'm at rock bottom, and for whatever reason, when I'm struggling and I'm going through something really difficult in life, that's when I make the best music because I use my emotions as fuel, like to pour my heart and what I'm feeling, almost like a story, into that song. And I feel like people relate to those songs more because when they're going through something, they can hear and feel everything that I'm saying. And I think that's why they gravitate so much to when I make emotional music because my emotional songs, like my sad songs, those are all the ones that blew up. Not like my pop songs, not my radio hits.
It is, for me, it was.
People want to feel the music.
It was the power that. Zoom in?
Yeah.
Zoom in?
Yeah. Sorry. Whoa, don't show the crust in my tooth.
Wait, you said zoom in.
I was eating real good. I had a whole family-sized box of Cheez-Its. For whatever reason, I was craving the Cheez-Its.
At the end of the day, it's hard to hear her sing because of the emotion that comes behind it and the emotion that she puts in it, which is why that one is going so hard.
You can hear the pain in my voice. But like
pain and power sometimes are synonymous.
It's angelic because it comes from the
soul. I was able to play that for my bros, and it was.
It's just when I sing, it's what I feel, and it's real. And people can feel that it's real. And it's deep.
1,100 likes shows that.
It comes from a place of pain, things that I've had to go through. I use it to like literally, belt it out and to show that emotion in my voice. That's how it should. That's a real musician. That's a real performer.
I've experienced
if it touches you on another level, you should be able to feel.
My son was similar to that. His first 15 songs
you should feel what I feel.
Was beyond painful, and as a father who experienced it, I was able to acknowledge that pain and to see that he was using his music to as an outlet for his pain, which is a healthy outlet. Yeah. And then same for her, like her music, same way. But at the end of the day,
it's my story.
You gotta appreciate that.
Different stories.
You gotta appreciate that.
I'm literally telling y'all through my music, if you pay attention to my lyrics, what I'm going through. And when I write like that, it's from a meaningful and a deeper place. It's from a real, authentic, like raw place. And I think that's why when I write songs like that, when I'm in, that position in my life. I'm going through something like that. People like when I write like that. Those are the songs that blow up every time. People like it. They can feel it. And I think when it comes to music and being a singer, being a performer, whatever you feel and you pour that out into your song, people should be feeling what I feel. And that's what makes a good fucking song, if you can feel it. Because music is another language and it's supposed to speak to you through emotions. It's an emotion language.
That part. But getting to the nitty gritty, jealousy over envy.
Yes.
Is there a time that you can remember that you were either jealous or envious of someone, something, the way something happened, the way something worked, the way something?
I'm gonna go ahead and say younger me. Like I said in the other episode, younger me, not me now, but before my mindset like healed and matured. Um, in my previous relationships, when I would get cheated on, and especially women can relate if you find out who the person is. Like you go stalking their socials, you compare photos, you zoom in. I know y'all women have done this. Like don't sit here and deny. You'll literally zoom into their face and shit, try and see what they look like, and you sit there and you're like, oh, what does she have? Why does he like her? Why is she so special? Like, but now that I'm older, I've come to a place. What I used to get jealous of the women that I would be cheated on with because I'd be like, why are they so great? Like, why am I not great? Why am I not the special one? Why am I not the chosen one? But at the end of the day, you reach a point of maturity. Nowadays, now that I'm older, I'm like, I am a great person. I have great qualities. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I'm hilarious. Like, I'm creative. I have so many great qualities. And above all else, not materialistic wise, I'm a good person with a good character. And that cannot be replicated. So I choose me and I love me. And it's not a me problem. When you get cheated on, it's not a you problem. That person is not satisfied with anybody because 9 times out of 10, if they're searching and they get with the person that they leave you for or they're trying to leave you for, the pattern's going to repeat. What happens when he gets bored of her and goes fishing again, throws his rod out again looking for a new fish? You should be glad that they showed you that they didn't appreciate you, but change your mindset from I'm not good enough to I'm too good. I'm too good for that. And I'm too good for you to not see how good I am.
Well
That
said.
is powerful.
That is powerful.
That is a powerful mindset. And I want the women watching this episode to let that like sink in. Don't say, why am I not good enough? Why did he pick her? Why is she so good? Is she better than me? Say, I'm too good for you to not see how good I am. I'm too good for you. And you are looking for something that you're never going to be satisfied because you're still looking and looking and looking and looking and looking. And that comes from a place of you're not satisfied with yourself. And it's not me. So, yeah, I used to get jealous when I would get played or cheated on. But also, another thing, when it comes to dating, people may not agree with my take on this, but as long as everybody has an honest conversation about it, this is my personal opinion. You don't have to agree. You might dislike what I'm about to say. But if you have an honest conversation from day one and somebody says, I'm keeping my options open, I want to go on dates and meet a couple different people and see who I'm most compatible with. I'm just openly dating right now, trying to find my person. If you're okay with that and you agree to those terms, until you are married with a ring, if those are the terms that you agree with, you can go on dates and keep your options open too. if that's what that person wants. But most people are not going to want to deal with that because it's a headache. I don't want to deal with that. But I do think that's fair that if somebody says they want to explore options, you are welcome to too. Like, don't let them be a hypocrite. That's my opinion.
I am outside of a relationship. I have no jealousy.
Yeah.
No envy. I have had envious thoughts in my head, like, damn, why does it seem like the assholes or the ignorant motherfuckers always seem to get the fair path, and they cheat. They cheat, abuse, use, lie. Shortcuts, like I said. It's not even about why. It's just. But people take longer to reach their success. But they win in the end. Sometimes, when you go long enough, you see, like, oh, they didn't really have it like that. But in a relationship, my jealousy usually comes in the form of, because I move a certain way, and I act a certain way, and I give a certain way. And when I don't necessarily see the reciprocation, or if I see that it's slow learn, there are certain situations that can instill jealousy. It's never really lasts longer than a conversation, and then it's gone. I'm not a jealous-hearted person, but I am a person that sees behavior, and then the behavior will give symptoms of jealousy.
Yeah.
But once a conversation is had, it subsides, because at the end of the day, if I'm all in, then for me,
give your all and you expect the same.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do. But at the end of the day, the only thing that keeps my jealousy at bay is communication. So, like,
that is the number one relationship killer, y'all. Communication. And that's something that I suck at. I know. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm a terrible texter. I prefer phone calls. I like talking in person. I like to talk in person. I'm kind of old school. I'm the same way with interviews, because y'all know everything is like AI now, and on Google, do an interview, like a video. Take a video for us. Send us a video. Answer these questions. Do the little, quiz or the survey. And it's so fucking annoying when you're old school like me, because I'm used to like setting up an interview, whether it's phone or in person. So, and yeah, I feel like it should not be AI, because how do you actually get an accurate determination on the skill set and how qualified somebody is for a job by a survey? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Those are
get a better analyzation
called algorithms, and they use that, and they don't match or fit everyone.
And people lie too.
Yeah, of course they do. And if you know how to beat those algorithmic tests,
some do take
then you're gonna always fare in the positive when you take those.
Like, if you lie on a fucking interview to go work at NASA and engineer the rockets, work on the rockets and shit, and you're trying to quit at McDonald's and they hire you, what are you gonna do when you go to work on the rocket and you blow up and you explode yourself? Because you didn't pick the red wire, it was the blue wire, and like, you're gonna blow yourself up. You're not qualified. You're supposed to go to like aerospace training, schooling. Anyway, sorry. That's my point. Like, fuck AI, fuck this online video shit. Like, set up an interview with me in person. I want to talk to you. I want a real interview, a personal, authentic, real interview.
That part. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've been through all scenarios of jealousy, all scenarios of envy. At the end of the day, I've never really been an envious person per se. I would say I'm more of an admirer. I can admire someone's growth, elevation, admire them to the point of, man, like you doing real good, and then give them their flowers, give them the praise, like, bro, like you doing it, and not be like salty about it. At the end of the day, I'm like, man, put me on. Or like but the problem is that some people that have growth, elevation, motion, whatever it is, they don't want to give to the next person behind them because for some reason they feel like they're going to lose or someone's going to take something from them. If you're on a path to greatness and your path is moving up and you have motion, can't nobody take that from you unless you allow that. So for someone to be in a position of motion and then like someone behind them, they want to hide. They want to hide. They want to hide their secrets. They want to hide this. They want to hide that. But like, how do you think you pull your next man up if you know what I'm saying? You don't give him anything to go on. Like that's for me per se. This podcast that we're doing and the equipment that I'm using and like literally like the growth like she just went damn near viral, 1,100 views in 3 days. Like that's retarded.
I didn't expect that to happen. Like I said,
ask me. I'm not gonna hide nothing because
I liked way more.
I'm not gonna hide nothing that I've done on this podcast. I had a dude come over my house a couple of weekends ago who's been viral, who's been like big time, and who's done big things. Like when I say big things, he's been on a hockey team. He's been what they call it, like a content creator on YouTube, and he had big numbers. Do anything to grow. He had big numbers, and when he came in my house and seen my setup, he was impressed. Somebody that's done big things, somebody that's done things on a boss level, things on a viral level, on a pro athlete level, and looked at my equipment and said, bro, that's impressive. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you are in life, what you're doing, you are where you're supposed to be from what you put into it. I'm putting my heart and soul into this, and I'm putting my heart and soul into her because I believe in her. And it's not just me, it's thousands of people out there that love to watch her sing. You feel me? So
I'm just going to retrace just for a second what he said about people saying, why don't you put me on? Why don't you do, why don't you help me? Why don't I have this? Like, my siblings are the perfect fucking example. And I also have had other random people do this to me too. They'll be like, we get to talking about dieting or food or fitness stuff. Well, you just have good, it's just, you're lucky. You're just lucky. You're skinny. I'm not like you, We have the same mother. We have the same genes. We have the same mother. How are you going to sit there? Somebody sits there and they go, oh, I just want to be skinny. I just want to look good. I want to feel good. But all you do is eat fucking Twinkies all day and lay on the couch, cuddled up with the cats. You haven't seen the gym since you came out the cooch, and mom was doing fucking squats to help her dilate and shit. That's the last time you saw through the skin of the belly. Like, put in the work. People are quick to say, well, I just want, why can't it be me? I just wish. Put in the work. You can't see growth until you do things to help you grow. And that means working hard and having discipline and putting in the work to get in that position. And I've had people also, not even just like my body, my physical, oh, I just want to be like you. So have some discipline, eat right, work out, run, drink water, do the things that you need to do if that is your goal, that's what you really want. But you're not doing that. So instead of continuously saying it over and over and over and over, put it into action. Do it. Actually do it, and you will see progress, and you'll feel better, and you'll stop saying it constantly once you get it because you put in the work to get it. Like, even outside of the fucking gym, the music too. I've been booked for like celebrities and stuff like that. I've worked with celebrities, and I get super excited. Oh my gosh, my friends, my family, guess what? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? I'm so excited. I'm so happy to share this news. I had the most amazing experience. I got to work with so and so and so. Why did you should let me come? Why didn't you put me on? Why didn't you put me in a position? Let's start. Number one. Have you ever put me in a position of success? No. But you feel entitled for me to move you up the ladder? No. Doesn't work like that. You have to work hard to earn things. You either work smart or you work hard. And if you don't do either, you're going to be stagnant. But don't feel entitled to other people's blessings and success, especially if you don't operate in a mutual way and you're not trying to put them into positions and put them up for success. I've been homeless. I've slept under bridge. I've slept in cars. And then when I got an apartment, I got a place. My siblings reach out when they get in a position, right? But when I was out on the street, I reached out to my family. Y'all don't know this. I reached out to my family. No, you're not moving back in. You can't live here. I'm sorry. Figure it out. You're 18 now. Figure it out. I had an apartment at 18. You're not moving back in to a family home. Guess what? Those tables always turn, right? It's funny how life works. The tables will turn eventually. They call me up, fast forward to the future, when I have my place. Oh my God, we broke up. This happened, that happened. The worst thing just happened. Please, can I stay? Can I crash on the couch? I have nowhere to go. I need help. Where was my help? I was told to kick rocks and figure it out. People always feel entitled to be in a position for you to help them. But if they did not do the same for you, they do not care about you. They're a user, and the feeling is not mutual. Don't fall for it. That got way off track. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean,
I rambled.
There's no off track.
I spit back.
We have a mutual friend that literally is the most envious, jealous person that I met. Man, I love them to death, but still. And they hate to see. I hate to say that word, but they hate.
You can do anything you put in mind to.
They hate to see.
But you have to make a plan
moving,
and put
going
in
to
actions.
video shoots, getting hair done, things like that, things that they're not doing because, like she said, not putting in the work, and at the end of the day,
does money grow on trees?
If you were to
No.
If you were to
you have to go make it.
Utilize the wisdom that's given to you, the knowledge that's given to you, you would have the level of money that you need to do the simple things of going to get your hair done, shooting a music video, or getting clothes.
In poor countries, their family came here, they had nothing. They worked 3 fucking jobs, morning, afternoon, evening, breaking their back. Guess what position they're in now? They own a restaurant and they're rich. It took 3 jobs. They, literally gave an arm and a leg, broke their back, sacrificed sleep, family time, whatever else. But you get the point. You have to put in the work if you want results.
You have to be disciplined to even be able to put in the work. If you're not disciplined,
you have to want it bad enough.
Because
when
you see other people's progress, that's because of the discipline, because of the school of hard knocks that they went through, the mistakes that they learned from and they capitalized on, and they were able to move forward after making mistakes, after getting turned down, after being told no. They were able to still have the tenacity to continue to keep pushing regardless. I've been doing this podcast for over 8 months, but it's only been the last 3-4 months that's really been something that, I'm proud of the entire journey, but when people's like, oh, that's a hobby, blah, 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 this is my passion, this is my business, my career, this is something that I'm trying to grow. And now we're at almost 5,000 total views, less than 2 months.
And
so, because less than 2 months ago, we were like 20-some hundred views. Now we're at almost 5,000, 5K. at the end of the day, the subscribers are past 100. That was my big goal. At the end of the day, YouTube ain't gonna start paying me till I get to 500. So like, if you're watching this and you ain't subscribed yet, shame on you. Subscribe now.
But at the end of the day, if you don't want to be here, nobody made you. Get off the page. And you know what? I've gone viral a few times. Like I said, I literally have had millions, y'all, of people over a fake prank because I'm in a bikini on the beach. Like what? It's 100 degrees in Florida.
I'm not.
It's the middle of the fucking, south. I literally have had millions of people sit there and tell me like, tie a noose around your neck. Like, can you imagine? How can you even find it in yourself, internet or not, to sit there and tell somebody something so awful? What if they actually did it? What if they were already struggling with depression? Like, wouldn't you feel like a piece of shit person? How can you sit there and tell that to somebody? But at the end of the day, I have to sit there and say, you know what? Instead of going into hiding and giving up, what I love, what I'm passionate about, my music, the TV, all these things that require the internet, things that I love to do, I'm not going to do that because these people are not going to have power over me. And if you don't like what I got going on, click the log off button, get off the page. You don't have to be here. So you don't get that power over me. That's something I had to learn. Fuck them. Fuck these people. Who are they? 500-pound fucking Bob. Getting screamed at by the customers. He works at Waffle House because he takes fucking hour to bring the pancakes up because his legs are so fat. He fucking takes an hour to walk to the table. Of course he's sitting here hating on me. I'm a pretty young lady, like, doing my own thing, Fuck these people. At the end of the day, don't let them have that power over you. Do what you love. It's your life, and you only get one. Life is precious. Life is short. You get one life. Do what you want. There's always going to be an evil person out there,
You gotta be able to tune them out. And you gotta be able
Do you think that person would tell you to tie a noose around your neck in person? Like if you bumped into them in the crowd somewhere, do you think someone would look you in your eyes, face to face in person, and tell you to tie a noose around your neck? Or tell you something fucking horrific? Of course they wouldn't. That's why they're on the internet, because they're a fucking loser.
Internet bullies.
They're a fucking loser with no life. And they want to bring you down because they feel down and they feel like shit. Don't let them win. Don't let them have power over you.
That part.
Fuck them.
So we talked about two subjects. The difference between the two. Envy is the feeling of wanting what someone else has.
Yeah.
While jealousy is the fear of losing what you already have to a third party. If you're jealous, there's some conversations that you probably need to have to maybe give you some comfort, give you reassurance. If you're envious, then you probably should look deeper still into yourself, have that conversation with yourself, and ask, what is it about that person that you feel is much better, or what you don't have? And if it's something that you're lacking, then find ways to reassure yourself. And like we've said,
I truly believe are lazy people. And I'm I can't talk.
Well, maybe mentally lazy, not necessarily physically lazy, because they're capable of doing the same thing you do. Everybody is. And at the end of the day, if you feel like someone has something that you should have, then once you do the work, cater to yourself, and grow within yourself, and at the end of the day, you can build yourself up. And because anything that someone else has accomplished, you can accomplish too. If you're willing to go through, sometimes people go through hell and high water to get things, and you may not be willing to do what they've done.
The thing that people don't realize about jealousy and envy, and it's something that I learned, it's a big life lesson. Think of it this way, and don't get offended. Envious people are lazy people, And I'm going to tell you why. When you sit there and you look at somebody's life, wishing you had things that they had, you know, do you ever sit there and think to yourself, but I could do that. She's doing singing videos. Why don't I take time out of the day to practice? Maybe get a vocal coach. Practice some covers. I can do a singing video too. You see somebody with a nice job, worked their way up to that position, have a nice job. You wish you had a nice job, a good paying job like that. You can put in the work. You can study. You can do classes to learn about that job and pick up that skill. You don't want it bad enough, so it's easy to hate on somebody else and what they have than to sit back and say, you know what? Maybe I've been lazy. Maybe I need to put in some work here because I can earn these things too if I work towards these things. But it's easy to hate instead of work. You can hate and not hustle.
Truth be told, you're envious of their success, but you didn't see what it took for them to get there. If you had to go through what they went through,
but you're too lazy to try yourself
as much.
Those people,
you wouldn't envy it.
They're too lazy to try themselves.
Of them literally going days without eating to make sure they had enough money to catch a bus to go to this
interview, nice body,
to this,
go to the gym, eat clean.
Like,
it's just really that simple. But it's just that much easier to hate on somebody and be jealous and wish and sit back and just hope and wish for these things. You can have these things, but you don't want it bad enough that you feel that you can work for it, Give yourself 6 months and set a goal of something that you wish you had and that you want to accomplish. And get back to me in 6 months. But work consistently. Be consistent. Consistency is also a big part of becoming successful. People that are consistent and have discipline. Be consistent for a couple months for something that you really want and get back to me. And tell me if you've had growth. I guarantee that you will. And you'll feel better. You'll be less jealous. You'll be less unhappy. You'll be more confident. You'll be more established, more successful, have more self-love. You will feel better about yourself when you fucking get off your ass and just try.
I agree.
Just try. It's the worst that can happen.
What's the worst that can happen?
Try.
You being successful.
You'll feel better about yourself. Just try. Put an effort in.
Try.
Even if you go to the gym, listen, you're really out of shape, you want to get a nice body, you want to get fit, feel better about yourself. Even if you go to the gym, say, twice a week, you lift the 10-pound dumbbell. You're still fucking doing something. You're still burning calories. You're still doing something.
And if you can't afford a gym, do
just
push-ups and calisthenics at home.
You can start small. It
takes
time.
Start at home.
Just be consistent. Be consistent above all else.
Every day,
have the discipline to try.
Push-ups, and that'll keep
you
going.
You got a 5-pound dumbbell. You got a 10-pound dumbbell.
And honestly,
30 days later, you're going to be lifting a 40-pound dumbbell.
$28.
Work your way. Just try.
Cut back on some McDonald's and some Chick-fil-A, and you can probably afford the gym membership. Seriously.
Yeah. But
and that's another thing about the
jealousy,
people who envy other people.
Ties into laziness.
Don't see their sacrifice. Their sacrifice is what allows them the motion that they have.
Because if you're in a position that you want to be in and that you're satisfied with in your life, you're happy with, you wouldn't be looking at everybody else wishing you had what they had. You would be content and satisfied with the position you're in. You would be happy with yourself and whatever you have. But you haven't reached that place because you haven't put the efforts in to do so. And that's why I say envious people are lazy. Because the easy way out is to hate and talk shit and watch somebody else. But clearly you don't want it enough. Clearly you don't want it that bad. You're not putting an effort to get it yourself. So that's my take.
want it, work for it, achieve it.
And I've had people
It's a
sit up
simple-
in my
it's a simple-
fucking face. You're not gonna amount to anything. You're not gonna, get your views. You're not gonna be able to do music. It's unrealistic. Family, friends, past relationships. Tons of people up in my face tell me you can't do it. Give it up. It's unrealistic. You can't do it. And guess what I did?
Doing it.
I did it.
And doing
I did
it
it.
well. Doing
I did it.
And doing it well.
You can do it. Fuck everybody else. They're all naysayers. Fuck them. You don't need them around anyway if they're like that.
Still writing songs. Still going
You
viral.
can do it. You will do
Still
it.
doing
You
music
gotta try.
videos. Still writing. Still making
Yep.
progress. Still making motion.
Yeah.
You should probably say.
And envy can be dangerous. There is stories that I've seen on TikTok. I can't remember her name at the moment. Y'all know what I'm talking about because it went super viral, like all over the world. This was like a huge deal everywhere. I saw a video at the time when it was going viral, like every other fucking video was popping up. The girl from Mexico that her friend set her up because she literally wanted to be her. And she got her set up and killed by the cartel. She was shot by the cartel. She got set up. She acted like she had a nice little, friend day. Let's have a friend's day. Let's hang out. Let's go do something, this nice place. And this girl was thinking nothing of it. Yeah, you're my bestie. I would love to see you. I miss you. Come on, let's go do something. Boom. Cartel pull up. Shoots her. Kills her. And guess what happened after she died? Which is even more disrespectful. That girl was so jealous to the point every picture she was posting, everything she was doing, same outfits, dyed her hair, same makeup, same everything, identical down to the T. Literally wanted to be a doppelganger, like literally morphed into her friend to look identical to her. She wanted to be her. She wanted her dead. She was so jealous to the point she wanted her to be killed so she could pretend that she was her, that she was that person. She wanted to be her. She was so obsessed and jealous of her. Envy can be dangerous.
Another example that we all know, Selena.
Selena.
Her babysitter was jealous.
And she was such a good person. That makes me so angry. Like every time I hear about it, see the movie, because I was a fan when I was little of her music. I had her CD.
Really good.
I loved that movie. Like I loved her. And that just makes me angry. I feel anger every time because
which is why I'm so
she took care
protective
of
of
people.
her.
It's not like she was a piece of shit superstar,
At the end of the day,
she took care of everybody.
She's really nice, really sweet.
Yeah.
But you motherfuckers out there only see a good time.
Yeah.
I see something more important.
I stopped engaging. And honestly, I have never felt such peace. I have never felt like such happiness, contentment, peace. I feel so much better when I literally blocked all of that shit out and I've only allowed people into my life that have proven to me why they want to be here. Can they treat me how I deserve? They show me respect. They show up for me the way that I show up for them. They don't make it about one thing, materials, money, or even just lust. Like the people that are here now, they earn that spot because they proved to me, they showed me that they deserve a spot in my life. And anybody else who has not earned a spot and they have shown me otherwise, they're not here for a reason. And I have never felt such peace. But that takes a lot of self-love and discipline, It took a lot for me to reach that point that I don't give a fuck if somebody walks out because they probably didn't deserve to be around me anyway. They didn't prove to me.
That part.
Yep. If you're quick to switch on me, you were probably a hater from day one. Probably disliked me from day one. You don't just switch up like boom on somebody that you genuinely fuck with and care about. Unless, of course, they did something that was, triggered that. But we're just saying in general. They switch up, they suddenly dislike you, because he said, she said, I had a good friend. I'm not going to say who it is, you probably know. I had a good friend, y'all. I'll try to make it quick because I know our time and everything. had a good friend. I treated this person like fucking family. Like, they didn't have a car. I gave them rides, gave them money, took them to lunch. Yeah, I got you. I pay for you, you know. We did everything together. They cried on my shoulder. Like, I literally held them close. You know, they were going through a hard time. I treated them like literal family. Like, I was genuine. I came from a genuine, pure, loving place. I loved the fuck out of this person. I treated them like a sister. And I still very much care about them. But I started to notice weird things because they would believe, and this is why I fuck with him so heavy, because other people, such as this person I'm telling the story about, they would listen to rumors and other people. But if you care about me, you won't just let anybody, random person, get up in your ear about me. Like, you will come to me, you will get to the bottom of it, you will speak to me, you know. You love me, you're gonna want to come to me, you're gonna want to try to work it out, sort it out, or ask me about it. Like, if you let everybody sway your opinion, you don't give a fuck about me. I'm not gonna let some random fucking person I don't even know like that on a deep level over someone I've known for a long time, like we have a good deep bond, a meaningful bond, get up in my ear and just tell me some shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't like you anymore. I'm blocking you. I don't like you anymore. Without even talking to you. What type of childish shit? Grow up. Hey, I'm being blunt, but like, dude.
Blunt.
Rumors, really? Grow the fuck up. Like, if you love me, talk to me, not them. What kind of bond do you have over them? Over me? Somebody who has shown up. I have shown up. Did those people show up when you needed shit? When you were at the rock bottom, when you had a hard time in your life and you needed somebody? You needed somebody. And I was that person and I showed up for you. No. And as much as you can love somebody, they do some shit like that. They don't even try to have a conversation. They don't even try to ask you or anything. They just listen to any old person in their ear.
Just take it at face value.
You don't deserve me because I have shown up and I have shown nothing but love. You come from a pure place. You don't deserve to come back. You don't deserve to be in my life. So I hope whoever it was that got in those people's ears, I hope they showed up for you when you needed somebody. I hope they did everything that I did for you.
Probably not.
Likely not.
Likely not.
People are funny like that. They don't know a good thing till it's gone.
Food for
when there's
thought.
Nobody.
Food for thought before we go. If you have jealousy issues,
just give yourself 6 months.
There's some conversations you need to have. If you're envious of someone, then start putting in the work and doing.
And you'll feel better.
Your own pick your own journey. First of all, you gotta figure out what you want in life, and then secondly, you gotta figure out what it takes to accomplish that and achieve that, and then you gotta start putting things in play to make that happen. It's okay. If you're jealous, if you have a jealous heart, then you need to find a way to center yourself and not be jealous. And if you have someone that's causing you to feel jealousy,
people that lift you up.
I mean, that may be hard
to
do, but at the end of the day, this path you need to walk alone. You don't need a whole lot of people. But if you are going to,
make sure they're positive. And they speak into you, not against you.
Make sure those people are solid and they're positive and they're not poisonous people, because
people will always reveal how they feel at the end of the day.
If you're an indecisive person, then that can sway you to their side if they are not solid or very positive.
Oh, you'll know. It's easy to tell. Somebody that speaks life and support and love into you.
If they're really down and dogging everything that you say and wanting to do,
uplifting is a good sign.
That's a sign.
That's good intentions.
You got some narcissistic or
putting you down, speaking against you though. Speaking against you, that's a bad sign.
Unless what you want to do is stupid, then and that is such thing. Like the one that did the Oklahoma City bombing, motherfuckers that want to go around and shoot up churches and shit. That's dumb as fuck. Do not do that. They're gonna talk you out of it. Most normal human beings. But we're talking more on a normal level. Like if you want to go be in the music, if you want to go to be in TV or like the particular job or what have you, you know,
do it.
the people that are going to talk you out of that are the people that are safe, are the people that literally like want to be cautious. Those are the people
and
that
don't
you need
have
to
anyone
confide
around
in.
that doesn't believe in you.
You know,
they don't believe in you and they don't support you in what it is you want from life, because those are the people that are going to try to show up. They're going to try to show up later on. I kid you not. When you do reach a level of success, oh hey, remember me? We were besties. You're my bestie, best friend. Yeah, my bestie. No, didn't you tell me before I popped off, before I got my success? Weren't you the one that told me?
That's a scary person that's
do
literally
that.
telling you, don't do
Don't
this
do that music.
because you're
You
not
can't
going to
do
make it. And then when you do make it, oh, can I get a
Hey,
dollar? Oh, you
bestie.
a smart. Have to cut the vapors. You know
You
what I'm saying?
are not my
That's what that
bestie.
song's about.
That's an op. That's a fucking op. Anybody who tries to pull you down and doesn't believe in you, they don't fuck with you and they're a hater and an op. That's your enemy. That's not somebody that loves you. Somebody that loves you will, speak life into you and they'll push you too. Hey, I heard about this event going on. They're letting people sing. They're doing different, shows. I heard about this show. Here's the flyer. Like, I know you love to sing. I know, and they'll even mention things that could like possibly, somebody that believes in you. Yeah, that's your friend.
So those are words for you to live by and to, grow on. We're gonna end it right here.
If you took anything from this, just remember what we said. Give yourself a couple months, set a time frame, and be consistent. And let us know. I guarantee you, you're gonna see growth. You're going to, and you're gonna feel a lot better and start watching other people a lot less. Because you're gonna be too busy pouring into your own self.
Be you, no matter what. And then at the end of the day, whoever is still there standing.
And who cares what people say?
Those are real ones.
Who cares if they don't believe? No. Believe in yourself. Do it. Just try. But yeah.
Love y'all.
Good night, guys.
And we'll see you on the next one.
I'm gonna go get into more Cheez-Its. Wait, that's probably not a good idea.